Carbon dioxide is the key element of the greenhouse effect. It is the backbone of the greenhouse gas due to the fact that it stays in the atmosphere for 100 years, compared to methane, which stays in the atmosphere for 10 years, and water vapor gas for only 10 days. Overconcentration of carbon dioxide in Venus's atmosphere of 96% led to the temperature increase of 900 degrees in Fahrenheit. Thus, the main goal is to reduce the concentration of carbon dioxide gas in the atmosphere. Scientists who say that reducing today's carbon dioxide emissions is the key to climate change are wrong, because it is only part of the solution. Because we need to reduce the concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, and this is a long-term treatment, which will take 100 to 200 years, while we build green energy industries, grow forests, and reduce pollution. However, we need urgent care now, because while we are focusing on working on reducing carbon dioxide, water vapor gas is dominating climate change. Today, we cannot go to the atmosphere and reduce the amount of carbon dioxide. Today, we cannot stop 100% of emissions or even 20% of water evaporation. Thus, today, we must do what we can to survive, to hold on to the melting glaciers and the polar ice as our only way to keep the climate on Earth from drastic changes. It will buy us the necessary time to then reduce the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, grow more forests, and a green energy industry. Also, saving the glaciers and polar ice from melting will provide us with an immediate effect on climate change. Because 1, having more surface covered with ice and glaciers lowers the overall temperature, since radiation from the sun is not absorbed by the Earth and gets reflected back into the atmosphere. 2, melting glaciers release additional and significant amounts of carbon dioxide and methane, which have been frozen for millions of years. 3, cold water released into the oceans leads to a multitude of issues, including the Australian wildfires as an example. Cold water surrounded the continent and brought a drier climate to the continent, which exacerbated the fires considerably. 4, melting land ice and glaciers cause sea levels to rise, threatening to devastate and destroy coastal cities. Thus, the key to survival is to start the process of fighting climate change by rapidly coming to a solution of how to slow the melting process of the glaciers and land ice.